Tight at linebacker. We got a little thin, particularly during the football game. Of course, we lost Jake last week, and then Max. Actually, what happened to Max is he's on a lot of special teams. So, to our fault, I left him on all the special teams because he's such a productive player on special teams, and yet he was taking all the reps at linebacker. So he took the 60 snaps at linebacker, and then he locked up with body cramps in the fourth quarter. So he actually went down with body cramps. And couldn't get him back on the field. I mean, they had IVs in him and everything else. We couldn't get him back. So then we went with Zach Cutcomp, who's an outside linebacker playing inside linebacker. And then when Gakey went down, when he got hit, then we put in Nate Shaw. So we were scrambling a little bit at that time because that was getting into the fourth quarter, and that position was getting a little thin. We have the guys there. It's just the packages that we're running, they really get leaned back a lot if you limit it what the knowledge of the player going in is, because he hasn't had that kind of practice yet. So that's what we're dealing with. But that's a part of our game, and that's the situation we're in. So we'll definitely address it this week.
The leaderboard is pretty crowded in the conference. I mean, so it seems like there's a little margin for error for you guys moving forward.
Well, here's my deal on it is, we put ourselves in a great position with the 2 wins early on in the season, and we've played the 2 non-league games plus the Big 12 game. So we've got a Big Sky win, we've got a Southland win, and we've got a Big 12 win. So we're sitting 4-2, and I think we're in a good spot by record and by everything else. That doesn't mean I feel good about it. It just means that it's not like other years. It's totally different because we have those wins. The Big 12 win probably means more than some of the other stuff. We got beat by the number 1 team at their place by 1, and we went into overtime here. So I'm not going to go off the deep end about it, but I do know that we got to perform a lot better than we did the other night, because it's not getting any easier this week. South Dakota is playing excellent ball. They beat Indiana State, and they got what is considered the best running back in the league, held him in check. And they've already beaten Missouri State. So they've got 2 big wins back-to-back now, and are playing some very good football.